Hello, everyone. You're listening to Alternative Revelations with Linda Emanuel, and this is podcast number 131. And if this resonates with you, so be it. If not, just consider it entertainment. And this is a part message from Creator and another city or another state to be added from the safe list. I've just been told from Creator that every state in the United States, somewhere in each state, is going to be under attack, but I don't know. There's 26 states that I don't know where, and I day by day I'm getting more information. And today, at one time, the state of Iowa was safe, and now there's two areas in Iowa that are going to be under attack in October. And I also got a date yesterday. I got the date October 21 that the 5G was going to be turned on. And then today, Joanne came over, my friend Joanne. She is intuitive too. And she got 28. And then when I asked, they changed it from the 21st to the 28th. So that's the tentative date of deployment on the 5G across our country. So now that every state in the United States is going to have somewhere in it that is going to be attacked, I've got to get really moving on these states and the safe zones and everything. And I'd also like to add that this is the elite's last hurrah, because when this comes down, Creator's telling me, when this comes down, people are already figuring it out that this is something's not right. And when all these people are ritually sacrificed through the 5G, and yes, there's probably going to be a lot of death. I'm not going to lie and make it a rainbows and lollipops. There are going to be a lot of people that might die, because these cities that are under attack will be kill zones. But there will be people that will be able to get out. And people are going to rise up. This is going to be the final button that they push, that people who aren't woke up right now are going to finally wake up and realize what's really going on. So this is their last hurrah. That's what Creator's telling me. They're making their last ditch effort to bring America down. But we're going to get through this. You're going to know if you're in each state, I'm going to have safe and hot zones. So I just want to mention that if I tell you a city or a town is a standalone, that means that that little town is being targeted all by itself. So for instance, Iowa City, Iowa is going to be a target. And there's a little town about 8 miles below Iowa City called Hills. And that's a hot city, our little town, but it's a standalone, meaning all the area, those 6 miles between Iowa City and Hills is safe. The 5G, you have to be a mile away from it. So we're going to start with Iowa City, and that's it's about 27 miles south of Cedar Rapids. And Iowa City is on Highway 80. And its southern border is Highway 6, but Hills, and it's a standalone. And the whole entire city of Iowa City is hot, along with Coralville, that's hot. North Liberty is hot. Tiffin to the west is safe. Oasis to the east is safe. West Branch is safe. And Downey is safe. And way down south, Riverside is safe. Lone Tree is safe. So that takes care of Iowa City. Iowa City, the entire Iowa City is hot. And before I move on, I'd just like to add that Iowa City does not have underground fiber optics. So now I'm going to move north up to Cedar Rapids, and I'm going to give you the boundaries of Cedar Rapids with the 5G. And the southernmost boundary of Cedar Rapids is some little towns called Swisher and Shoeyville, and this is on Highway on 120th Street Northeast. And Swisher is a standalone, meaning the grid is not connected. It's not connected to through the 5G to Cedar Rapids. So between the town of Swisher and Cedar Rapids, it's safe. Then when you move a little bit to the east and you get Shoeyville and Western, those two are hot and they're part of the grid of Cedar Rapids. So they're not standalones. And then Ely, ELY, is also hot, and it's, I don't know how many miles it is from to the east of Cedar Rapids, but it's hot and it's a standalone. And then if you start moving counterclockwise, going to the north, there's a town called Bertram. And Bertram is not a standalone. It's connected to the grid of Cedar Rapids. And the whole entire Cedar Rapids is a hot zone. And as you're moving north, the northernmost boundary of Cedar Rapids is this road to the north called County Home Road. And it's a little bit above Robbins, like the bird Robbins. And Robbins is hot. Hiawatha is hot. And Hiawatha and Robbins are part of the Cedar Rapids grid, so they're not standalone. That's north of Cedar Rapids too. But yet, going to the northwest, Toddville is safe, and Midway is safe. Palo, Palo, is safe. Covington, hot. Covington's a boundary, and it's not a standalone. That means it's connected to the main grid. And then as you go down, you're going south from Covington. There's a town called Fairfax, and it's safe. Fairfax is safe. So this grid doesn't really follow highways. It's just following kind of like towns, and some of these towns are standalone. So that wraps it up for Iowa, and every day I'm going to check for each state that's safe right now to find out where the hot zones are in the safe areas. So if you're in Cedar Rapids or Iowa City, there are some safe areas around your towns that you can go to. I'm going to leave this map in the description of the body of the podcast and also on YouTube so you can follow it along. So until next time, good night and God bless.